Here's my turtles tank. I recently updated it, so I thought I'd make a new video showing just everything I've changed and whatnot. And this seems to be the best tank that I've made for him so far. He seems happiest in here. See him there. The glass is really dirty. Sorry about that. Even it's not so dirty in person, but this camera really picks it up. There we go. There's the spot. Anyway, I got lots of money trees and whatnot in there. That a lizard. There's 2 lizards in there. I got them for $1. They were gonna be fed to a snake, and then I was like, well, these guys are kind of cool. And then I was gonna get them their own tank and everything, but they do really well in here, and they don't seem to bother the turtle, and the turtle doesn't seem to bother them, so why not? Anyway, what I did to update it, I added a bunch more moss all up in these areas. All back there is covered in moss. I made a hiding spot in there, and then one in the corner over here, and then I added this light, which is it's one of those like solar glow. It's expensive light, but it gives off UVB, UVA, and heat. So I figured, you know, why not? You know, if it's the best light I could buy, why not? But I still have a UV strip, and then one heat light, which, oh, look at that, it just went out. Oh, there we are. Just for them, because they'll fight, because they used to only have one basking spot, the lizards. And then they just fought all the time, so I made 2, and now they're pretty chilled out now. Anyway, I want to say these are really important. I know a lot of people don't use them because they think their turtle doesn't eat it, but your turtle will eat it as it needs it. You can see there's all kinds of bites out of that. I need to change it out. It's getting kind of gross. But yeah, definitely use that, because obviously, you know, they'll eat it. What else? There's not much really going on. Show you under there. That's the heat. Under there is like real moist and humid, because there's a heating pad, like a temperature controlled heating pad. So I have it on low, because I know turtles shouldn't get too hot on their belly, as it's not very natural for them. And then in here's cooler, and then over there is dry. So over here is kind of moist, and then dry over there, so he could decide what he wants. He usually spends most of his time here, or like right here. Oops. Also feeding. I've been feeding him a lot of hornworms. This one's way too big, but that's because I'm saving him for my my other box turtle who lives outside, which normally he's outside too. But it's a cold day today. I think it's like 60 degrees out there, so I figured I'll just keep him inside for today. But he loves it out there. And another thing I learned is that these Eastern box turtles, you see, he has pretty much no color. Oh, that's hot. You know, so he's not very colorful, but he's getting more. Like, I have some before and after pictures that I'm taking of him, because he's been getting a lot of natural sunlight. But I learned that's the only thing that brings out their color in the Eastern box turtle is natural sunlight. So if your turtle lacks color, get him out in the sun. These lights don't do it for them. I mean, they can survive with these lights, but they need the sun really to get some good color and whatnot. As you can see on the back, these are coming in. He's got some spots. If he'd stick his neck out, it's starting to get orange. And then he's got a couple yellow spots on his neck. His face is turning a bit orange. You can't really tell, but if you could see his before photos, you would see that he's, because he used to be just brown. But he's getting some good color now. You can see he's alert, happy. He's probably hungry. I've been kind of feeding him sparingly, because he's getting food somewhere. I think it's from his outside enclosure, because it's like a flower pot and it's all planted and whatnot. So I think he's eating bugs in there, because he's, as you can see, he's pretty overweight. So I'm trying to get him to lose some weight. So I haven't been really feeding him. He had just a few small mealworms today. And then I've been feeding him crawdads too, because crawdads seem like a good meal for him, because they have that exoskeleton, and they, oh, he's kind of sticking his head out. See on top, see, the camera really just doesn't pick it up, but there's a bunch of orange spots on his head, and then on his neck there's a bunch of yellow spots. But yeah, the camera really doesn't pick up the orange, like you can't really tell. But they are coming in, and his legs too, they used to be like his back legs, just kind of brown. But I can see there's a slight orangish yellow tint going on. Maybe by the next time I make a video, he'll be even more colorful. Hopefully, that's the plan. I want him to be real pretty. I think that's a sign of a healthy turtle, so... Anyway, he's thriving. He's doing real good so far this year. He's kind of quirky. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.